Steve, a fantastic 4-0 home victory over Dover Athletic this afternoon. Must be delighted with that result.
Yeah. Overall, really pleased. Been a great week for us. Obviously, with the points we picked up. I felt the game today was quite similar to Tuesday. I didn't think we started great today. It was a little bit sloppy, a bit up and down. They had one half chance with a ball across the box earlier on, but we couldn't seem to get going again. And then, very similar to Tuesday night, we scored the first goal, and then straight away we seemed to put a little bit of life into us, especially in midfield and up front. And once we got the second goal, I thought we looked quite comfortable. Again, we dropped off a little bit second half. I felt the first maybe 15 minutes, which is understandable. We've played a lot of football in the last week or so. Some tired legs out there, and I thought when the boys come on today, they give us a little bit more energy as well in the last sort of 25 minutes. But yeah, all in all, you've won 4-0 at home against a side that have been on good form and gave us a test today, and we kept a clean sheet, and again our form at home has been really, really good. So yeah, it's been a great week and it's been a good day today.
And you mentioned the slow starts at home this week. How important was that first goal?
Yeah, listen, everyone says it's a cliche, goals do change games. Sometimes you can't put your finger on why you get a slow start. I think, if I'm being honest, I think Tuesday's slow start was off the back of the Maidstone game last Saturday, where the lads are putting a really, really big shift on a really difficult surface against probably the most physical team in the league. And it's difficult. We're not full time. The lads obviously work in between. You've got one or two of them working nights and long hours and stuff like that. So it is difficult, but I think that's where it becomes quite a psychological thing. And the first goal was massive. And what we did say to the lads as well, which is important, although we might not have started well, we haven't conceded. We've still looked solid at the back. The boys were strong at the back again today, and if you get that first goal, it naturally it does give you a little bit of energy. And we fed off that on Tuesday night, and I think we fed off it again today. So it was very important.
And 8 goals scored at home this week over the 2 games. It's great to see the goals being spread around the team.
Yeah, it's what you need. I felt before when Alfie was with us, Alfie did great for us. He scored loads of goals. But I felt as a team we'd probably come a little bit too reliant on Alfie, and on the days he didn't score, we didn't create a lot and we didn't score. And obviously Alfie got a great move and has moved on, and sometimes those things happen. You slightly tweak your system, other players come in, and we're not now reliant on one person to do that. You've got Connor coming in with goals. Fleave's got his second goal today, which is great to see. Ricky comes on and scores. Ollie's picked up a couple of goals this week. Robbo scored today, and I couldn't have given you a list of names like that a few weeks ago, and I probably missed a couple. But that's what you need if you're going to do well and score goals. The day that your striker has an off day, someone else chips in, and that's what they've done this week.
Yeah, and we've finally got that clean sheet under our belts. Do you think it was coming?
Yeah, I feel sorry for Jack. There's been a couple of times he should have had clean sheets. If you look at the Maidstone last week, it's the deflection come back out and they've scored. The other night, Tonbridge, another deflection. And he's been great for us lately. He's pulled off some really, really important saves, and as much as it's important at the other end, I know if we win 4-1, JT will be delighted, but he'll be gutted he ain't got a clean sheet. But today he hasn't had a great deal to do today, but what he's done really well, and clean sheet's important if you're going to go on and do well this year, which hopefully we do. You keep zeros at the back, you give yourself every chance, especially at the minute we're creating chances, and we just got to keep doing it.
Yep, and we've got a clear week now before we go to Taunton Town next Saturday. What kind of game do you think that will be?
Yeah, I think we know exactly the kind of game that will be. That they're going to be a big physical, strong side, probably play a similar system to us. Might be very different to some of the games we've had in the last couple of weeks, but we'll know all about them. On the flip side, they'll know all about us, and when you go there, you're in for a game against real strong men. There's going to be a big crowd there. But we go there confidently. The only thing we need to do, we need to improve our away form. We have picked up a few draws lately on the road. Home form has been unbelievable, and we're in a good position now. Although it's early days, but we do want to try and pick a few wins up on the road. But Taunton's one of the toughest places to go to, so we know what's coming. But we have to go there, and we have to try and do a job. We've got to be on it.
Yep. And finally, we've got a player departure to announce. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, as probably everyone knows now, Uppy, I think's officially left the club today. Ryan Upward. I've known Ryan for years. I worked with him years ago. He's a great lad. He's come in. He's had a fantastic non-league career. He spent a long time at Maidenhead. He's come in. I don't think he's ever let us down. In fairness, he's been a little bit unlucky with injury. And I think in our first few games where our form has been a little bit up and down, it's probably not helped him. But sometimes things just don't work out at clubs, and maybe on this occasion it hasn't worked out for the club, or it hasn't worked out for Ryan. It works both ways. But what I will say is he's given everything since he's been here, whether it's training, whether it's games. He's a good lad, his attitude's great, and he's a very, very good player. But as has happened with one or two others that have come in, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm sure I speak on behalf of Spencer, all the rest of the staff and all the players, that he'll be missed here. He's a good lad, he's done well for us when he's played, and wherever he goes, I think he'll be a good asset to any other club, and we wish him all the best for the future.
Yep, agreed. Brilliant. Thanks, Steve, and good luck for next week.
No worries. Cheers, Dom. Thank you.